Well, the funnest, or the one that I most wish that I was still doing, was a show called Sidekicks. Because I liked the relationship. I played a detective, and there was this kid who was sort of bequeathed to me by his grandfather. Yeah. His grandfather was passing away, and so he said to his son, he needs you and you need him. What I loved about it was the whole relationship between they were from two different cultures, and so each had something to teach the other, and the relationship of sort of a guy who's like, I'm supposed to be kind of a father to this kid and doesn't really know how to do it because he's never been a father, and the kid not really knowing how to be a son because he's never been a son. So it was just a lot of interesting stuff that I really enjoyed. Overall, the whole creative process was a lot more fun. I mean, Buck Rogers was there was a lot of politics and stuff, backstage stuff. I loved the stuff on the stage. I loved working with my crew and actually doing the show. But there was a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes that I wasn't crazy about. Sidekicks was like just overall a very positive, creative experience. And I enjoyed working with Ernie Reyes. At the time, he was just this little kid. I think he was 6 or 7 years old. He was a world champion karate forms. He couldn't do the full contact, obviously, because they'd have dropped me out of the room. But he was the world champion in karate forms. But that was the funnest thing. It was only one season. It was what I call a political killing. It happened to me twice, and the same producers. The show was picked up by president of ABC, and we were running along doing well, and we had the highest ratings that ABC had ever had on Friday night, because we were up against the last half of Miami Vice and Dallas. We had the highest ratings they'd ever gotten in that time slot. And then they moved us to Saturday night. We were the lead off on Saturday night. We were the highest rated show ABC had on Saturday night. We were the only Saturday night show they didn't renew, because the president who had picked up Sidekicks was fired, and the new guy just axed everything but no, that's really the basis of it. He was the president, so he got rid of anything that the other president did. It's just like, I've read about guys like, who replaced presidents, and like General Motors, let's say, models that they were going to do get canceled. Because if that's successful, then it's like, it doesn't reflect well on this guy. It's going to be hard because it's not on anywhere. I don't know why they've never done anything with it, because it was really a good show. A lot of people enjoyed it.
Don't you know that you're a grown-up? Subscribe to Gen X Grown Up by clicking right here and enable notifications so you won't miss a thing. Use the comments down below to tell us what you think, and while you're there, a thumbs up would be great too. Please share this online wherever you hang out. Connect with GXG on social networks by clicking right here. Basically, life sucks as a